Hey everyone, it's David here. I want to welcome you to this episode. So I got a crazy phone call that I got to tell you about. I mentioned a little bit of the phone call in my last video. I will tell you about this phone call. I'm going to tell you what transpired from it and what I've received from it. But before I do that, do me a favor. If you've not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and click the subscription down below. Click the notification link. I'd love for you to be one of my lucky winners. So I'm sitting down the other night and I noticed a number. I went in and answered this call and the guy, it didn't go through or something. I called the guy back and he's like, thanks for calling me back. This was a private investigator that did a full-on out investigation on me. Full-on out investigation. And I'm like, okay, what's this all about? And he's like, yeah, I want to let you know that I investigated you and I can't find any dirt on you. And I'm like, excuse me? And he's like, yeah, you contacted my friend about potential money, and I told my friend that there's no such thing, and he goes, I actually looked you up. I saw that you claimed money. I saw that you had some good vibes going on. I saw that you actually do this for people. I've seen some of your testimony. He goes, and I tried to find dirt on you, and he goes, and everyone has dirt on them. He goes, but you actually came out clean. And he goes, I know that you're trying to help my friend out. I've never received a call like that. So cool, man. So anyhow, I've been showing you the envelopes that I'm getting in the mail, and I want to just talk to you about a couple ways to keep on getting these. So let's see what this one has in it. It is a FedEx envelope. It is addressed to my P.O. box. This one's kind of a really wrinkly one, and all these are different. So let's open this and see what's in it. Okay, so as I pull this out, I have making sure nothing else is in here. Okay. So the first thing I see is a claim for abandoned property form. Very first thing that I see across here. It is fully notarized, and I usually show you the notary on the bottom. So this is really nice. It has a notarized signature down at the bottom of it. That's good. Here is a standard investigator's agreement. Here is the claimant's signature. And let me see what else we have here. Okay, so claimant signature, and this is not the this is a different claim. I thought for sure this was the private investigator, and it is not. But what I had to have on this one was a certificate. Sorry, I'm kind of reading this, and this one is a. I don't get these a whole lot. So this one is a power of attorney, County of San Bernardino, and it is a certified power of attorney form that this person has over this person. So I know who I'm talking about now. I had contacted this person about unclaimed property they have. So the actually unclaimed property that this person has, so someone is signing on their behalf as power of attorney, which happens, and that's great. It's $24,483.13. It looks like it's an old stock account that somebody had that's converted into cash, and yeah, so this is pretty good. So this will be nice. I'll go ahead and I'll turn these in, and I also have in here a death certificate as well. So I have now. Here's something that a lot of people think, and this one I know the case. It's actually it's actually the error on this that had power of attorney, and this was explained. But a lot of times people think that power of attorney will work when someone's deceased, and power of attorney is what it sounds like. And keep in mind, I'm not an attorney. I'm not giving you legal advice. Power of attorney is actually someone who can handle your accounts if you're not able to handle them themselves. Like my grandmother, she just passed about a year and a half ago. She was 95 years old. And my mom had power of attorney over her estate. So like my mom actually was in charge of selling the house, moving certain assets she's had while she was alive, getting certain bills paid. My uncle had her power of attorney over her health. He was handling her doctors, things like that. Once she's deceased, then her estate is the will or the trust. No one's stepping in saying, hey, I have power of attorney on this, and that should be all dictated and written out. So a lot of people think that a power of attorney will automatically go ahead and grant them full custody of getting a claim or something. And that's not always the case. And in this case, it's going to be fine because this person's next in line. He didn't need to send the power of attorney, but he did need a death certificate. I actually got an official certified copy, and that's what I wasn't sure. I'm like, wait, what is this? Because this was looking a little different. So I actually have another claim coming that's on its way to me, and I actually got the email from the notary earlier today of all the forms and everything, and it's the one with the investigator, the private investigator that I was telling you about, that actually fully did a full and out search for me. Pretty cool when people do that, and pretty good when that could go on. So if you're not watching my videos, the last several videos I have shown you week after week, contract after contract that I have received in the mail for roughly about a $2,500 commission. I'm getting 1 to 2 of those a week. If you are in this business, my advice is to start off small. And it first of all starts off, we have a saying, you first of all find the unclaimed property. And that's what I did. I went and I found the unclaimed property. Then I go ahead and I connect the unclaimed property with the individual that needs to be connected. And then I go ahead and I get I get the claim in, and it's pretty cool. So I'm now getting this person paid. I'll go ahead and I'll submit the forms in. I got a little homework to do here. That's fine. I'll do it. I'll get all the forms and make sure that everything gets submitted to the state. Now, if you're getting just started in this business, take this as all gold nuggets. Start off small. I've shown you, and if you don't know how to do this, go back on previous videos, look at the California claims, start off small, and let people know what they have. Now, if you get the question, why should I go with you if I could do this myself, and anybody can? Well, why haven't they? And you might want to be that blunt, you might not want to, but I have seen people, like I have a guy right now who's tried to claim a property and he was unsuccessful, and he's come to us trying to get the property claimed, and it's about a $25,000 payout. And you get that a lot, and it's an error, and it's a probate situation. And I'll just say that, I'll say, you know what? You're more than welcome to claim it on yourself. I wish you good luck. You have to just file a claim form, go and communicate, go and open up communication. Let me tell you that a lot of times people fail at this, and the state won't pay them out because they don't have certain paperwork. And although I'm not going to guarantee you a payout, I'm going to fight to get you paid the quickest route possible. People like that. When people see that you're going to jump in and fight with them, just like my job is to communicate with you. And again, you want to give the person some empowerment. You don't want to ever say, I'm going to put this under contract, I'm going to do this, because it's about you. But with your permission, I can get this under this agreement signed. I will kick them in the butt and fight for you. I'll let you know what they need. I'll be your middleman, and I'll be making sure all the paperwork gets processed and make sure it gets going. That gives them some empowerment, and it gives you some empowerment. You got to know how to talk to your individual. You have to know how this works. I'm going to be doing some videos, like I said last time. I'm going to be doing my next couple probably on some contracts and how to get contracts back. It's interesting. I have a letter here on my desk that I helped my mother-in-law. She had a couple claims that just got in for my father-in-law, and I hope to get them claimed and get the process started. And she went ahead and got a letter from the state saying that it would take up to 6 months. By law, they had up to 6 months to pay people out. And I'm like, okay, by law, you have until 6 months, but you know, get people paid out as soon as possible. Get people paid as quickly as possible. But it's a fun business to be in. There's a lot of demand. There's billions of dollars of unclaimed funds. There are some states that have it where in tax overages, which I also work, where if they don't get claimed within a certain parameter of time, they get turned back over to the state, and those funds are gone forever. They get turned back over to the county. Even some unclaimed funds in certain divisions, you see them disappear. And there are billions upon billions of dollars of unclaimed funds that are not being turned in every single year. And the reason why I'm showing you, like, most of my videos have been, and if you want to see past checks I've gotten, go back and look at some of my past videos. I show you plenty of checks. I will continue to show you some checks that come in, maybe from these claims, other claims. I have plenty of checks in the process of coming in. I'm just trying to show you this is a business. It is where you could work for yourself. It does take some time to get developed and going. And a lot of people, and I always talk about the now culture that we're in. Like, if I want to have fast food, I could probably have it in a matter of minutes. Like if I wanted to leave tonight, even if I left my house at 1 a.m., I could go find somewhere, a gas station, and I could satisfy my hunger right then and there. As long as I have a credit card or cash or something, boom, it's done. We live in a very now culture, and we love it, and I love it, but at the same time, when you're building a business, how long did it take you to get educated. How long did it take you to go through school? How long does it take you to get a college degree? It takes you like 4 years. I've had doctors, dentists, other people come through this program. I've had professionals. I've had businessmen. I had a guy who still does the business. He had a container, huge industry in San Jose. It was San Jose, California. And he said, I wish I had known about this before I had been, and I just said, well, you've been very successful. And he's like, David, the overhead, the politics, dealing with everybody, dealing with the environmental, dealing with the state, he goes, I would have done this all the way through. So it's a good business to be in, but you want to start off small. You might not get your first claim through. It happens. I have claims that are not going through. I have claims that I'm trying to fight for the people and they haven't gotten paid. You've got to fight. You've got to stay consistent and you've got to keep on making contact. Consistency, that is one of the keys that I see. And if I looked at all the people that are successful in the company, I would say number one is that they're consistent. They don't give up and they break up their times of calling. Some call in the morning and they call those same numbers in the afternoon and they just say, hey, I tried you this morning, don't know if you got my message. I was calling you about the account that you have, the past stock account from 123 Main Street. That works really good. And then so they're a go-getter because they're going in. So you have the consistency, they're a go-getter, and they follow up and they follow through. If you listen to my last Monday cold calls, I have a lady that I've now called twice. She's agreed to let me send her the documents. She's acknowledged she's received them. She hasn't signed yet. She's being a little hesitant. A lot of my deals happen somewhere between conversations 4 and 10. You've got to be able to follow up and talk to people and make it happen. Hey everyone, I appreciate your time and I really thought this was going to tie in with my story. It's kind of cool because now I know I have I knew this one was coming, but now I know I have they said they got this in the mail and I'm like, oh, I don't believe it when I see it. And I mean, not that I didn't believe it. And this is cool because this is kind of a contract that I wasn't expecting. I do have another one. I know it's coming because I've gotten the notary sent me all the documents signed. That's from the private investigator. So right now, within 48 hours, I have $5,000 worth of commissions. How much time have I spent on this business this week? In this part of my business, in the unclaimed funds and chasing them and everything, less than 2 hours. And that includes my Monday cold call. Not many people can say they make $2,500 an hour. Hardly anybody. And literally, you work your way up to this, and it is a lucrative business. Hey, do me a favor, ask the questions that you're asking me. I've shown you how to get the California list in previous videos. I show you how to go, and there's a lot of good other states to work. I have people working all over the U.S., a lot of friendly states, a lot of good ones to work. Feel free to jump in and ask me some questions. Really appreciate it. Appreciate the time and all the questions and everyone asks me. Do me a favor, if you like the video, give me a like down below. Give me like a thumbs up. If you don't like it, feel free to tell me why you don't like it. I'm open. I like to give videos that you guys like. And then let me know some of the content that you want. The reason why I'm showing these is because a lot of people say, yeah, the market's saturated. Well, this is the second contract I've received in less than 7 days. I have another contract on its way and it's another $2,500. And we're talking to someone else about another possible claim. Plus, I have the one from Friday. Plus. You got to learn how to have a good CRM. If you don't know what that is, go back and watch my Trello video. Customer relationship management. ClickUp is also a good CRM to have. And get involved in the business. Be doing the business and be actively involved in it. Hey, once again, thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you on the next video.